hatred has worked its way into our society at a pretty massive level. And the thing about hate is it's actually a helpful tool to avoid our own faults and failures. Instead of actually sitting with the weight of our actions, instead of analyzing whether we are in fact right or wrong, hate makes us immune to that. We're able to just brush it off and say, no, they're a terrible person for even going there. We've all used this tool, haven't we? Maybe some of us have had this tool used on us. And it goes all the way back to the very first siblings in Genesis chapter 4. Cain and Abel, like they both present the sacrifice to God, and God actually liked Abel's but not Cain's because maybe Cain didn't give it very much thought. We don't fully know, but we do know that Cain gets angry. And God says to him, why are you angry? Why is your face fallen? Hey, if you do well, it's going to be good. But if you don't do well, guess what? Sin is crouching at your door, and its desire is to take you out. You must rule over it. We know what Cain does. Instead of analyzing his own heart, he kills his brother. Hate makes us immune to our own faults and failures. How is hate covering up our need to deal with our own sin? There's another way that hate becomes a tool to make us immune. It makes us immune to our own hurt. Hate makes us immune to our own hurt. Israel loved Joseph more than any of his other sons because he was the son of his old age and of his favorite wife. And he made him a robe of many colors. But when his brothers saw that their father loved him more than all his brothers, they hated him and could not speak peacefully to him. What makes things really messy is that Joseph played favorites with his own kids. But not only does he have in his mind one of his kids as his favorite, he acts it out. And he gives Joseph a tunic. It was basically the inner garment. Like if you wear an undershirt underneath a dress or a dress shirt or something like that. And it was normally just a plain, ordinary garment. But Joseph's was not. And his brothers hate that he's got this constant symbol of his father's favoritism. Isn't it interesting, though? Instead of experiencing the pain of rejection from their dad, instead of dealing with their hurt over his actions, where do they place their anger? Where do they place their hate? On Joseph, the object of their father's love. Shouldn't they hate their dad for doing this? Instead of experiencing their hurt, it's way more pleasant to just hate their brother. How are we misdirecting our anger, our hurt, our frustration to the wrong people and things? What's keeping us from taking some time to sit and deal with the hurts that maybe our families have given us? It's going to be true. We will experience hurt at the hands of those closest to us, whether it's a spouse, whether it's parents, whether it's children. Even the church can cause hurt. We are called to respond differently. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Work through the hurt.